Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Here we are again, starting another week. Feels like it was just Friday that went by way too fast. My sleeves are way too tight. My arms are going to fall asleep halfway through and I'm going to be dropping everything. How was your weekend? I hope you had a great one. I hope it was relaxing. It's always nice to have some relaxing ones every now and then. I'm going to get my stuff pulled up here. Okay. So last week we did our mistletoe things. I think it turned out really cute, so I'm excited about it. But on the other hand, our little tiered thingy over here is looking pretty sad with my lone little pine tree on there. So I decided we need to get some more decorations on there, and what better way than to do your own decorations. So since I can do that, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I just found these at the Dollar Tree. So they're just simple things. This looks like a little house thing, but it does have some rough spots on it, so I thought I'd just kind of make it not so abrupt of an edge. Like that. Make my sides all nice and smooth. Okay. That seems good. I think this one's not that bad. Maybe a little bit on the edges here. I'm only going to do one side because I'm a lazy crafter. I'm only going to do the side that I am going to be on, chalking on, the front of it. Okay, I should wipe that off. And I have all this dust. Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different today too. I tend to go with the white backgrounds, like on this and that and my countdown. I just like white backgrounds and I tend to go there. But I need to remember that there are other designs too that I can do to step out of my comfort zone a little bit and remember that other people like other things other than white. So we're going to switch it up a little bit, play with different colors, and we're going to go with that. So I'm going to grab my old crusty plate here with all this dry paint on it, but, it's still good. So I'm just using just this plain black acrylic paint. I got this from Hobby Lobby, but you can get it anywhere. So I'm just going to pour out some. I'm going to paint both of them black, so I'm going to be using quite a bit of paint. I want good coverage. So we're going opposite of white. So there's no easing into it with me. It's all or nothing, really. Okay. Nice big brush. I have sparkles all over these, and I have no idea how. I don't have sparkles anywhere, but something from the Dollar Tree had it brushed up against at some point, I guess. That's all right. This is so different, painting on black. My name is Erin, and I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And crafting is my therapy. That's what it comes down to. And so I just love to hop on here and share my ideas with you and hope that it gives you some inspiration. Even if you don't love the project I do or whatever, you can be like, ooh, but I like that, but that just gave me a different idea of a really cool thing, and then you go create that, and that's all that matters to me, is that I can get those, hopefully those creative juices flowing for you. Or if you want to recreate what I'm doing, that's totally fine too. I've been so busy putting things together for some workshops I'm doing here locally that I'm really excited for. So that's been a lot of fun, getting to actually go out into the community and do that, share with people. That's fun. And right now, everybody is wanting to create things as gifts. So people are doing dish towels and, all sorts of things, shirts. There's the fling and paint. There's the Black Friday sales going on right now on my website. The new ones just came out today for this week, and I think I'm trying to remember. I think it's 30% off or something like that of size A transfer. So that's the 5x7s. And there's a lot on there that aren't just Christmas. So there's funny ones. There was a new one that I haven't seen on there. And it's like a picture of a cactus and it says, "Can't touch this." I just thought that would be so cute on a shirt, like for one of my kids or something. I don't know why. I had to chuckle at that. You need laughter in your life. And I guess that kind of stuff makes me laugh. The silly stuff. This black is going on really well, so I'm not going to do 2 coats. I think we're going to be good with just 1. So that is good news. And you know me, if it's a little rustic looking, I am okay with it. All right. And if you know somebody or think of somebody, one of your friends or something on Facebook that would like this, please share the videos. All you have to do is click share. And just get my name out there. Share with people and get more people crafting in here with me. More the merrier. I love getting messages from people saying that they loved this project or thanks for the inspiration, and I just like that I'm doing that for people. So the more I can do that for, the better. So I really, really appreciate all of your shares. Okay, I don't know why I'm painting the bottom really. I am, though. Here we are, painting the bottom. Okay, so we're going to do this side. I love that I don't have to do 2 coats on this. Okay. One more side, I'm getting paint all over. Okay. And then also, so for today, I'm mixing and matching transfers. So I'm not using like one whole transfer for on here. I'm going to mix bits and pieces of different ones. So we're going to do that. So while those dry for just a second, I'm going to put this back in here because knowing me, it's just going to sit here and dry and crust on there and then I won't have it. And I have a lot on here. Just going to get a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Geez, these sleeves are tight. I didn't even think about that. Seriously, my arms are going to be like falling asleep here soon. That's okay. It's all right. It's just arms. I'm just going to be working with hot glue. Nothing, serious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to dry these super duper quick. I don't want to move this one yet because I know it's wet and I'm going to get black all over myself. This isn't chalk paint, but it seems to be drying pretty quickly, so that's good. This is so different doing something with black. Just not used to it. I'm more of a white kind of gal. But who knows, this might change it. This might convert me. We'll see. I'm gonna have black decorations everywhere. Getting there. Waiting for paint to dry is the worst. I think I say that every single time. Try to get my sides a little bit too. Oh, I forgot. Somebody asked me, I think it was last time, what this is. And so this is just a silicone baking mat that I got. And so it protects, like, if I get hot glue on it or something, it won't do anything to my table. And any paint or chalk or anything, stain even, just wipes right off with a wet wipe. So I use it over and over and over. But it's really nice, and then it just holds right up. So that's what that is. And I just got it on Amazon. No, nothing special. Oh, I still feel it's kind of cool, which means it's wet. And I don't want to peel up my stuff, which I should get my wax out, actually, while I'm thinking of it. Come on, come on. Okay, I think that is pretty good. I have my glue gun on today, so we don't have to wait for that. All right, so let's do, we'll do this one first. This is probably the easiest little one. They're all, I mean, easy, but. Okay, so I have my fuzzing cloth. This is all wet. Goodness. I'll just do that for now. Okay, so on that one, I decided to use this transfer that we've already used for our tray right here. But we left off our little reindeer. So we're just using him today. It's his chance to shine. So I'm just going to... And as you can see, the fabric on the stencil, it stains, but that's okay as long as you can get your screened areas cleaned off and there's no chalk dried in there, then you can just use it again and it doesn't matter if it's stained or not. You'll see that with my other transfer too. Okay, so since I'm just using part of this, I'm just going to peel back my guy here. Put some fuzz on him. Well, he's hanging out there for just a second. I'm going to get some wax on the subject. And I'm cheap, so I use half ones. Is everybody else like that? I do that at home too. Even those half sheets, I still, like, I don't know. I think these are pretty flat. Usually I like to, what's it called? Sand it a little bit on the, which I'm going to do on this one, but this one seems pretty smooth, so I got lucky there. Okay. Buff it, make sure this is dry. All right. So I'm going to just put a little bit of fuzz on my reindeer here. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can just use a microfiber cloth too, is fine. Or your shirt, or I wouldn't recommend your dog or anything, you know, you don't want it too furry, but, you know, within reason. Okay. Here we go. This is still wet on the bottom, but that, it is not okay, really. I don't want to get paint on that, so I'm just going to flip this over. Try to make it so you guys can see good. All right. Hopefully you can see that all right. So I'm just going to try to position him on here. Like this. Let's see. You know what? It might just be easier to take this whole thing off. And what way do I want it? We'll do him this way. Okay. Trying to get him into the middle as much as possible here. Trying to see the shape of it here. Okay. Whoops. That'll work right there. Okay. So we're going to press him down. Like I said, we're just using one part of this transfer today. Okay, so here he is. And so we are going to do him white, but we're going to do the scarf red. So I'm going to do the scarf first. So this is our chalk paste. It's thick and awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on there. His little scarf is so cute, it looks knitted. Trying not to get it on my white parts. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to that. Okay, so I'm going to lift this just so it doesn't dry in my transfer. So there's his little scarf so far. You can see that. Now I'm going to press him back down here. Okay. Now we're going to do him in white. All right. I'm going to do my bottom part first. And not get white on his little scarf. If I do, that's okay. It's just part of the knitted area, right? Uh-oh, I think I got a star on there. Well, you know, we're going to add some more stars then. We're going to just make it part of the design like I meant to do that. Okay. Get close here. All right, so scrape that. I'm going to come up here and do his head. Oopsies, I got a little white on his head too. We'll figure it out. Everything is figure outable, right? Okay, try not to get any red in my white and get pink paste everywhere. Look at my hands, that's terrible. It's so messy. Okay. So here we go. he is. Those stars turned out pretty cute. I'm all right with it. Okay, so I'm going to wash this, and I will be able to reuse this later. Again, so nice that they're reusable. Okay, so while he dries, we're going to set him over there. We're going to get our little house out here. And this is a little bit rougher, so I'm going to sand this just a little bit. I'm okay with it looking a little rustic. I like it. So I'm all right with it. Okay, so I'm going to wax this as well. A little wax will do ya. Okay. So on this one, we're going to do, on the roof, we're going to do our buffalo check because I think buffalo check is so Christmassy. And so we've used it before on our riser thing. And so it is also stained, the fabric is, but that's okay. All right. So this one I am not going to pull the whole thing off. I'm just going to use part of it. This one's really big. It's like 18 by 18 or something like that. And so actually I think I'm going to cut this in half sometime because it would be a lot easier to work with, especially if I'm not going to be doing any huge projects that I need it for. Okay, I think I can be done with this guy now. Because I'm going to get those dusts all over the place. Okay, clean that later. Get that out of the way. Holy smokies. Okay, so I'm just going to find part here. And now, like I said, we just need to fuzz part of it. I have chalk all over myself. It's really bad. I should get a wipe. Oh, gosh. I'm telling you. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm such a messy crafter. It's okay, though. And I should have wore gloves. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So I put a little bit of fuzz on that. There's not much blue area, and that's the part that's sticky, so it's okay if you don't fuzz the heck out of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just line this up here where I want it. I'm going to just have it kind of go across the way here. It's helpful actually to lift it up because you can kind of see through it then. Let's see here. This is, oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be where we're at. Got it lined up good enough for me. So I'm gonna push it down really well. Okay, and so I'm gonna do these in the red. Get some red here, and so I'm going to do just the outline here, and then I'm going to try just to get this part here. Okay. Goodness, I have globs everywhere. Okay. So there's that. So there's the top of it. And so again, I'm just going to wash this. And yes, it'll stain it, but that's okay. All right, there's that. Okay, so then for this part, we can put that guy there to dry. This is called Silver White Winters, but I really like the bird on there. So I'm going to use the bird. Really what I should do is dry that chalk just a little bit so I don't smear it. Because I will. Inevitably, I will. It's like, if I move it faster, it'll dry faster. And I need to remember that that's not true. Okay, that's pretty dry. Okay, so we're going to put him in the middle. Fuzz again. Okay. Get him positioned on here. Again, I'm going to just hold it up and you can kind of see through it. To where the middle is here. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I love how realistic he looks. And I think I'm going to do his little branch, too, that he's sitting on right there. And who knows, we might throw in some snowflakes in the end. We'll see what we feel like. You never know with me. Okay. Here we go. Get his little branches. Very close to that little line there. Okay. This one might be a little bit big, my squeegee. Let's see, I have a skinnier one that I had cut at one point. There we go. That's better. Trying to maneuver that big one is just tricky on this. Okay. I think that is good. So then we'll take that off. All right, so there's the little bird. And we might bring him back. We'll see. We'll see. We want to add some snowflakes. I don't know yet. But I do want to add a word from another transfer. But let's dry him really quick first. He's so cute. love all the detail, like the feathers and that. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's pretty cute. So on the word, I'm going to use, this one is a thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. So I'm going to do hope on there. Here I am not being patient again, trying to do something else. Okay, we'll see. Feels pretty good. Okay. So on this one, I am going to just try to do the hope portion of it. We'll see how it goes. You know me. Plans change. All the time. All the time, all the time. Okay. Get our hope on here. It's fun to mix and match the designs just because you can. I'm gonna hold it up again. Let's see if I can see where my bird is. All right, I think that should be good. There, yep. Okay, that looks good to me. So I'm just going to push my hope down. I'm going to do it upside down for you so you can see it. Okay. Just use this skinny guy again. I'm just getting the word hope. There's some tricky parts. Try not to get anything else. It's like I hold my breath. But everything's okay. If you start to get another design on there, part of it, just, go back and cover it up with a snowflake or something. That's what I do. You just use cover-ups, right? Okay. So here we go. There's our hope. I think it's very cute. All right, so I'll wash that one as well. And I don't think I'm going to do any snowflakes on it. I just like the simplicity of that. So I'm going to stick with that. So since that is what, I'm going to go ahead and this guy should be nice and dry. He is. Okay. I don't think I showed you his scarf up close. It's so cute. It really does look knitted. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see it. But that design on there is so cute. I love it. Okay, so I thought this would look a little bit plain, so I decided that I am going to use this cute little snowball ribbon stuff that I found and do that just around the edge with my stuff here. So I'm just going to start on the bottom, I think. Tiny little dot of glue is all I need. And I might need another stick. I'm trying to go so slow just to get a tiny little dot. There we go. Move stuff around here. Okay. See, I think it's supposed to, whoops. I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that there. I think this will be cute going around it. Okay, so that's on. Another little dab. Doesn't really take much. Okay, we're gonna turn it. I should be using my handy dandy finger protectors I bought. Come on, little buddy. It's like once it starts a new glue stick in there, or if it needs one, it like starts going really slow out there. Let's see. I see, I even have them up here and I still don't use it. They're a little big for my fingers, but man, they sure help. I've burned my fingers way too many times. More times than I would like to admit, honestly. You'd think I'd learn. It's kind of like the paint thing. Okay. I think this dresses it up quite a bit. Get all those little stringies on there. Okay. Trying not to get too much is tricky. Two more spots. Cute. That's looking really cute so far. I'm going to cut this so I don't accidentally pull it up. Just go right there to that little guy. Okay. Pull it. Okay, so there it is. Cute. I think that dressed it up a lot. I like it. What do y'all think? It's a nice simple design, yet it's festive and pretty cute, I think. All right. So we'll set that to the side, make sure this is dry. I'm going to dry it just a tiny bit, just to make sure. Whoa, not on high. Not on high. Okay. It was probably dry enough before, but I just want to make sure. So for this, I thought just to give it a little bit of something, we would wrap some twine around it. Just, you know, why not, right? Okay. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on top of that string too, because I do not want it coming apart. Now I got to be patient, wait for this little guy to dry. That is like my biggest enemy, is waiting for things to dry. And then I just end up start doing it. Gotta try to keep it going. I just wanted to wrap it a few times. I'll try to get it as close as I can up there. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm going to end it right here as well. A little more glue. Oh my goodness. Come on, little buddy. I can't use my hand to push this down. The struggle is real. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do a nice big glob. Make sure it sticks good. I might just do some across some random parts here just to make sure it stays down. There we go. That can dry. So I'm just going to cut this little end off here. See, I even put my finger in the glue when I'm not even trying to. It just happens. Okay. All right. We're going to let that dry just for a second. And instead of just leaving it like that, I don't know. We could leave it like that, or else I could add just like a little bow made out of this right here. Which I think I will. Just to make it a little bit of a cutesy thing. Let's see. There's like a trick to let's see if I can remember how to do this. To make it so the two bottom ones end up next to each other and not one like down here, one up there. That's usually what I end up doing. So I think what it is you do this and then you wrap it around and you pull it through. A little hole right there. Easier said than done, let me tell you. There we go. So then I just pull my little loops really tight, and that tightens the knot, and then you can adjust your little loops to be bigger, smaller after that. Let's see, how big do we want it? This one needs to be a little bit bigger, and then I think it'll be all right. Okay. So there we are. So here's our little bow. Whoa. So little I can't even hold on to it. Okay. Is this? All right, that's dry. Good to go. All right. And I'm going to cut my little tails here in a second. Just a tiny bit here. You could take this in so many different directions. But like I said, I just love giving ideas. Hopefully it sparks some creativeness in your head. I always need that. I need to watch other videos and be like, oh yeah, I could do that, but I'm going to do this instead, and this and that. So hopefully I can do that for you too. All right, so I'm going to cut these just a little bit shorter. Okay, and there's that one. I think the bow added a lot. I think it's cute. So then you could, so I'm going to take this off of here. Do something like that. Or like this. We're going to have to add more to it. But for now, I think it looks pretty cute. What do you think? I think it turned out cute, and it dresses up our little spot nicely. So yeah, I did what I wanted to do today. All right, so I hope you have some ideas now, and thank you for sharing, and thank you for just being here, and I appreciate it a lot. So I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.